Today we're joined by Michael Kananoja, who's the program manager for First Tee Prairies, which is a new program in conjunction with Golf Canada, who you work for, Michael. So,
Mhm.
it's a new program. We're going to learn a bit more about it today for you, being a guy that's
Absolutely.
played a lot of golf, kind of explain a little bit more of your role with First Tee and kind of your story with the game a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, I'm the manager for First Tee Prairies. It's a chapter that's just launched in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. First Tee Canada has already launched in Ontario, Quebec, BC, and the Atlantic region last year, and had great success. As the manager here on the rollout on the prairies, my position will be to assist with connecting with schools, community centers, and golf courses, making sure they know about First Tee and getting them involved, and assisting them with getting equipment, training, and support they need to implement the program.
So yeah, so let's hear a little bit more about the program. What is First Tee?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the kind of overall thing, First Tee is a grassroots youth development program which uses golf to deliver transformational life skills. We teach kids about respect, courtesy, confidence, honesty, and sportsmanship while giving these youth a fantastic golf experience, one that will have them coming back. This program, like I said, is going to be used at golf courses, schools, and community centers. Um, and we're kind of looking to create hubs of golf where the sport can become more accessible so it can reach youth from different communities. Um, Part of that includes we're working to remove barriers to sport for children so they may trade golf in a fun and safe and developmentally appropriate setting. Um, and really teaching them the fundamentals of not only life, but golf as well.
So there's been programs like this in the past, with Future Links has been with Golf Canada, whatnot, and then there's a golf in schools as well. And it almost seems like these other programs in the past are kind of have been molded into First Tee. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, absolutely. Kind of from what I've learned about those programs in the past, I think First Tee is the next evolution of them all, creating one giant program that works kind of works together to connect all of those previous programs.
So, what's kind of Golf Canada? What's their involvement in kind of their role, or are they like the overall umbrella of this entire program?
So First Tee itself was launched in the United States over 20 years ago now. So it's very established down there. In that 20 years, it's kind of reached a multinational level. There's about 150 sites across the United States. It's in Japan, Australia, and now it finally came to Canada last year. So Golf Canada worked closely with First Tee and the PGA Tour to bring First Tee to Canada. So we've created that partnership in the 2020, and in 2021 we were able to launch in BC, and last year in BC, Quebec, and the Atlantic Canada. So we're kind of we're partnering with them and working with them to bring the program here.
Wow, so it's got a widespread. This isn't something being started on a whim here. There's heavy hitters involved, obviously, the
Yeah.
marquee groups when it comes to the sport across the globe. What are the goals? I guess now, obviously, the goals have probably been met across the world, but so now for Golf Canada, and I guess for you on the prairies, what are the goals here at First Tee?
Absolutely. I think overall, First Tee aims to impact the lives of young people by providing educational programs that build character, instill life-enhancing values, and promote healthy choices through the game of golf. Like, as a lifelong golfer myself, I know how much golf has to offer and how much it can teach. So we're just trying to, make that impact widespread across the country and um, really introduce kids to all that golf has to offer, the holistic view, not just the X's and O's, right?
Yeah, for sure. So now that's part of your job, new to the position, based in Winnipeg, and now trying to get clubs involved, reaching out to pros and community members and stakeholders across Saskatchewan and in Manitoba. So I
Yeah,
guess, how can clubs get involved? You're going to reach out, but I guess how's this communication process working out for you?
absolutely. I mean, for now, like, I'm a couple months into the position, and we're finalizing our outreach kind of strategy. Our first couple years with the developing here in the prairies. As we grow and develop, we hope to have sites in every corner of the province. And if you are interested in joining, and you can send an email to me at mkananoja, Kananoja, at golfcanada.com, and we can figure out how we can work together. But as kind of overall deal with First Tee, we're trying to make an impact that's about an inch wide and a mile deep. What that means, I mean, we're looking to make a lasting impact in the lives of every participant that we reach. We talked about those programs in the past, and I think while fantastic in what they offered, sometimes it was gone a mile wide and only an inch deep, and didn't give them that lasting impact that kept them coming back at times. But with First Tee, we're going to be deliberate with our rollout over these first couple of years. I'm very excited about getting to know people and expanding across the prairies. And it's going to be slow going, but it's going to be a great program once it gets run.